Have you ever pondered on the question of where African American history truly originated? The roots of this complex and rich history are more profound than you might think. It all began back in the 16th century and unfolded dramatically over the 17th century. Picture the year 1579, a time when the world was a vast, undiscovered expanse. This was the year when former Spanish slaves, liberated by the legendary seafarer Francis Drake, set foot on New Albion in California. They arrived aboard the Golden Hind, marking the first recorded arrival of Africans to North America. However, the 16th century was also a period marked by the European colonization of the Americas. This era saw the rise of the Atlantic slave trade, a grim and notorious period in human history. During this time, enslaved Africans were transported across the Atlantic in appalling conditions. Of the roughly 10 to 12 million Africans sold into slavery by the Barbary slave trade, approximately 388,000 landed in North America. Once they arrived in the European colonies of North America, these enslaved Africans were sold primarily to white colonists, where they were forced into a life of servitude on cash crop plantations. This was a life characterized by hardship and struggle, but also one of resilience and strength. Fast forward to the year 1619, a significant year in the annals of African American history. This year marked the arrival of a group of enslaved Africans in the English Virginia colony. This event is widely regarded as the beginning of slavery in the colonial history of the United States. By the year 1776, the African population, both free and enslaved, made up roughly 20% of the British North American population. This statistic paints a vivid picture of the significant presence and impact of Africans in early colonial history. To summarize, the origins of African American history can be traced back to the 16th century, with the arrival of former Spanish slaves in California. The following century saw the rise of the Atlantic slave trade and the forced migration of Africans to North America. The year 1619 marked the beginning of slavery in the colonial history of the United States. By the late 18th century, Africans, both free and enslaved, represented a significant portion of the population in British North America. The story of African American history is a story of struggle and resilience, of a people who shaped the course of a nation's history. It's a story that continues to unfold, shaping the face of America today.